Washington is closely watching events in the DMZ. The summit is expected to have a big influence on a still unscheduled meeting between Kim Jong-un and U.S. President Donald Trump. CGTN White House correspondent Nathan King is live at the White House with more on that. Nathan.
Yeah, thanks, Elaine. Yeah, really all eyes on the 38th parallel there at the peace village, because a lot of people here in Washington, especially here at the White House, obviously, are seeing this as a dress rehearsal, if you like, for the potential meeting between U.S. President Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un. When? Well, we've been told the end of May, beginning of June. As for the details, well, U.S. President Trump really doesn't seem to know exactly either. He actually called in on the phone here early in the morning on Thursday to his favorite TV show, Fox and Friends, on the Conservative network. Let's take a listen to what he said.
First of all, we're doing very well with North Korea, and we'll see how it all comes out. Again, Brian, I'm not like Obama, where you go in and you have Kerry, who's the worst negotiator I've ever seen. He goes in for the Iran deal. He never leaves. He should have left. He should have just left. He could have made a much better deal. But so it could be that I walk out quickly, with respect, but it could be that maybe the meeting doesn't even take place. Who knows?
Who knows? So not many details there from the president, but it does really show the fluidity of the situation. What we do know, because U.S. President Donald Trump has been pressed on this in the last few days, is what does denuclearization mean for the White House? And for Donald Trump, it means no nuclear weapons from the DPRK. That's what he's saying before he even meets with Kim Jong-un. That may be very different from what we see coming out between the two Koreas in the next 24 hours or so.
So, Nathan, how are preparations going for the proposed summit?
Well, interestingly, today, here in the U.S., the White House released two photographs, remember, of the April 1st meeting between then CIA Director Mike Pompeo and Kim Jong-un in Pyongyang. That meeting, of course, really set the stage for the fact that this meeting may well go ahead. But we don't have a place and we don't have a time. The short list at the moment is potentially Sweden or Switzerland or Mongolia, even talk of Beijing, even talk of U.S. President Donald Trump going to Pyongyang himself. We don't have a location, we don't have a date, we don't have an agenda. This is why the next 12 hours or so in Korea is so important, because what we're going to see coming out of that meeting, that document, is going to form the basis of the agenda, but also pretty much make up the minds of not just the U.S. president, but his national security advisor, John Bolton, his new Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, who are big hawks when it comes to the DPRK, of whether these talks can actually go ahead and achieve something.
All right, our Nathan King live at the White House. Thank you for